When your family is American royalty like the Trumps, education at prestigious schools is just as much a part of their lifestyle as extravagant yacht parties and trying to evade the paparazzi. Nouveau riche or not, the Trump family is no different, boasting Ivy League and almost Ivy League degrees up and down the family tree. Well, most of the family tree anyway. Carrying the Trump name often meant that some of Donald's children were quite well known on their college campuses, although not always for the best reasons. Donald Trump Jr. was known as a bit of a party animal and a former classmate of Ivanka. Trump once commented that she wasn't necessarily considered super intelligent. It's interesting to note that many members of the Trump family have successfully navigated the higher education system, including Donald's ex-wife, Ivana Trump. But when it comes to Melania Trump's educational history, well, her school history is murkier than Donald's tax returns. Let's delve into all this and more as we examine how far the Trumps got in school. Donald Trump is an Ivy League graduate. Donald Trump has never been one to shy away from self-praise when it comes to his intellect. In fact, he boldly proclaimed in a May 2013 tweet that he possessed one of the highest IQs. It's tempting to assume that his alleged mental prowess played a pivotal role in gaining admission to an Ivy League institution following high school. However, the reality may be a bit murkier. Donald initially embarked on his college journey at Fordham University, where he spent 2 years before making the switch to the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School of Business. Interestingly, there are claims that his entry into Wharton was facilitated by family connections, as detailed in Gwenda Blair's book, The Trumps. Despite his current reputation for brashness and confidence, reports suggest that Trump's college experience was far from extraordinary. Former classmates recalled him as a rather unremarkable student who frequently engaged in talk but seldom participated in campus activities or social gatherings. Graduation records from his class of 1968 paint a picture of a student who didn't exactly excel academically, according to the New York Times. Nonetheless, he did manage to secure a Bachelor of Science degree in economics, as reported by Metro. This educational background undoubtedly paved the way for numerous opportunities, not only for Donald himself, but also for his entire family. Don Jr. partied his tail off. Donald Trump Jr., following in his father's footsteps, pursued higher education with a few memorable twists along the way. He began his academic journey at a boarding school and eventually found his way to the hallowed halls of the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania. However, Don Jr.'s college experience differed significantly from his father's, particularly in the realm of campus social life. While Donald Trump Sr. purportedly maintained a relatively reserved approach to the party scene during his college years, Don Jr. embraced campus life with gusto, quickly earning a reputation as a wild child. His antics became the stuff of legend, with former classmate Scott Melker recalling vivid memories of Don Jr. stumbling around campus, sometimes with an injured arm from his revelry. Don Jr. himself candidly acknowledged his collegiate escapades when he spoke with New York Magazine in 2004. He confirmed the rumors of his party-heavy lifestyle, saying, "To be fairly candid, I used to drink a lot and party pretty hard." He admitted that while he was proficient at revelry, moderation eluded him. Despite the festivities, Don Jr. displayed academic dedication, ultimately earning a degree in finance and real estate. Ivanka Trump was a polished student. Ivanka Trump's journey through higher education showcased her determination to balance her socialite lifestyle with academic pursuits. Long before she could even hail a cab on her own, she made the unconventional choice to pursue her education rather than simply embrace the New York City social circuit. She embarked on her educational path at Georgetown University, where she spent 2 years before making a significant transition to her father's alma mater, the University of Pennsylvania. It's almost as if the Trumps have their own university. The Daily Pennsylvanian sought insights from some of Ivanka's former classmates, revealing a mix of opinions about the first daughter's college experience. One classmate described her as a consistently well-prepared and poised student, while another classmate felt that she might not have appeared exceptionally intelligent, but characterized her as a pleasant individual. Regardless of varying opinions, Ivanka's academic achievements spoke for themselves. She successfully earned a degree in economics in 2004, a testament to her dedication and ability to excel in her studies amidst her unique college journey. Eric Trump broke the mold. While Donald Trump's eldest children followed the family tradition by choosing his alma mater for their education, Eric Trump decided to take a different path after graduating from high school in 2002. Instead of enrolling at the University of Pennsylvania, Eric became a student at Georgetown University. During his university years, Eric, along with some of his college pals, embarked on fun-filled weekend trips. With Donald Trump as their father, finding luxurious accommodations was a breeze. They would often stay at the Trump Taj Mahal in Atlantic City, enjoying the perks of family connections. Surprisingly, Eric found it relatively easy to blend in on campus without drawing attention to his famous last name. He mentioned that hardly anyone had approached him throughout the year to inquire about his affiliation with the Trump family, allowing him to lead a more typical college life. In 2006, he successfully graduated with a degree in finance and management. However, Eric's journey with Georgetown University didn't end with his graduation. As of 2017, he continued to maintain his connection with the institution. He served as a member of Georgetown's Business Society and Public Policy Initiative Advisory Board while concurrently holding the role of Executive Vice President at the Trump Organization. Tiffany Trump graduated from this law school in 2020. Tiffany Trump, the youngest daughter of Donald Trump, followed in her family's footsteps when it came to her education. She enrolled at the University of Pennsylvania, the same institution attended by her father, older brother, and older sister. Interestingly, during her time at Penn, Tiffany found herself attending classes alongside Naomi Biden, the granddaughter of former Vice President Joe Biden. Their 2016 graduation was noteworthy, as both Joe Biden and Donald Trump were present to celebrate their achievements. Following her graduation, Tiffany decided to pursue a legal education, a path that seems to be the acceptable alternative for Trump children outside of the University of Pennsylvania. She chose to attend Georgetown University Law Center, where she successfully graduated in May 2020. While Tiffany has not publicly announced any specific plans to take the bar exam or work at a law firm, she did hint at the possibility of joining the family business during a 2016 ABC News interview. She mentioned, "Of course, I'm interested. I'm applying to law school, though, so I like to bring a different kind of skill set to the company." Donald Trump, ever the proud father, expressed his delight at the prospect of Tiffany earning a JD. He took to Twitter to share his excitement, writing, "Great student, great school. Just what I need is a lawyer in the family. Proud of you, Tiff," as he congratulated her on her graduation. Barron Trump's future may start by following in his dad's footsteps. Barron Trump, the youngest member of the Trump family, began his education journey in New York at Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School. However, an excerpt from the book Melania and Me, The Rise and Fall of My Friendship with the First Lady in Politico, revealed that Barron's admission to the school may have involved some strings being pulled by Donald Trump's former attorney, Michael Cohen. In 2017, after his father assumed the presidency and moved into the White House, Barron completed the school year at Columbia before making a transition to St. Andrew's Episcopal School in Maryland. After the Trump family left the White House, Barron Trump, the former president's youngest son, embarked on a new chapter in his education. He enrolled in a private school in Palm Beach, Florida, as part of his academic journey. Barron's educational path has garnered attention, and he is expected to graduate with the class of 2024. During an interview with author Megyn Kelly on September 15th, Donald Trump provided insights into Barron's life and future. Despite past controversies, he shared that he and Barron have a strong relationship, describing Barron as a tall, good-looking, and excellent student. Trump also revealed that they are considering the possibility of Barron attending his father's alma mater, the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, for his college education. Ivana Trump has a master's degree from Charles University in Prague. When it comes to the Trump family's educational backgrounds, Ivana Trump stands out with one of the highest levels of education among them. Besides Tiffany Trump and Donald Trump's sister Maryanne, Ivana's academic achievements are noteworthy, even though she technically hasn't been part of the family since 1992. Ivana's journey to education and success took an interesting turn. As a child, she was a competitive skier and even joined Czechoslovakia's youth ski team. Her ambition led her towards dreams of competing in the 1972 Olympics, but she narrowly missed that opportunity. However, her athletic background inspired her to pursue higher education, and she earned a master's degree in physical education from Charles University in Prague. Despite obtaining her master's degree, Ivana's life took unexpected twists. She married Austrian skier Alfred Winkelmeyer and moved to Toronto, but their marriage didn't endure. Ivana later relocated to Montreal, where her modeling career began to take off. This newfound path eventually led her to New York City. In a twist of fate, Ivana found herself at Maxwell's Bar in 1976, where she crossed paths with none other than Donald Trump. Their encounter was the start of a whirlwind romance, leading to their marriage just 9 months later. While Ivana's academic background in physical education may not have been immediately apparent in her public life, she later showcased her talents in a surprising way. Ivana appeared on the Italian version of Dancing with the Stars, where she dazzled audiences while dancing with her ex-husband Rossano Rubicondi. Marrying Donald Trump marked Ivana's introduction to New York's high society, and her subsequent divorce from him left her with a substantial $14 million in her bank account. It's safe to say that, in her case, a college degree may not have been an essential factor for her success. Melania Trump. Did she or didn't she graduate? During her husband's tenure as president-elect, Melania Trump's official government biography presented an impressive background. Initially, it claimed that she had earned a degree in architecture and design from a university in her native Slovenia. However, this narrative contradicted a 2016 article in GQ, which reported that Melania had dropped out of college after just 1 year and pursued a modeling career in Italy. So, the question arose, what was the truth? NBC News reached out to Blaž Matija Vogelník, a professor who claimed to have briefly taught Melania at Slovenia's University of Ljubljana. He stated she hasn't finished university, at least not in Ljubljana, and suggested that Melania may have realized her potential as a model, choosing to pursue that path over lengthy studies. As the speculation swirled, Melania eventually addressed the matter in a July 2016 tweet, acknowledging that the official website did not accurately reflect my business and professional interests. Her biography was updated to indicate that she had paused her studies to advance her modeling career in Milan and Paris. Interestingly, Melania's official White House biography omitted any mention of her educational achievements altogether. Fred Trump Sr. went to the Pratt Institute, but never received a college degree. The Trump family's legacy in real estate traces its roots back over a century, when Donald Trump's grandfather, Friedrich Trump, ventured into business during the Klondike Gold Rush. Operating a bar, restaurant, and brothel in northern British Columbia, Friedrich amassed profits before returning to New York, where he laid the foundation for the Trump real estate dynasty. His son, Fred Trump, was poised to inherit the family business and carry it forward. Fred Trump exhibited an early interest in construction and building. He actively pursued his aspirations by enrolling in night school courses focused on drafting and construction, in addition to taking construction management classes at the Pratt Institute. Although there is no record of him earning a formal degree, Fred Sr. made swift strides in seizing opportunities during New York's 1920s building boom. By the time the Great Depression struck in 1929, he had already built numerous single-family homes across Queens. During the challenging years of the Depression, Fred shifted gears and invested in a supermarket located in Jamaica, Queens. As the economy began to recover, he expanded his real estate empire by acquiring distressed assets in Brooklyn. Donald Trump's brother, Fred Trump Jr., graduated from Lehigh. Donald Trump's older brother, Fred Trump Jr., charted a different academic path compared to his younger sibling. Fred graduated from Lehigh University in 1960, a distinction that set him apart from the family tradition of attending the University of Pennsylvania's esteemed Wharton School. Fred had different aspirations in his early years, harboring dreams of becoming a pilot for TWA. He dedicated himself to studying aviation literature, despite facing disapproval from his father, who viewed the career choice as merely aspiring to be a chauffeur in the sky. Eventually, Fred decided to pivot from his aviation ambitions and chose to enter the family business. Interestingly, although Fred did not pursue business studies at Wharton School, he had a significant connection to the institution. He counted James Nolan, an admissions officer at Wharton, among his friends. This connection played a crucial role in Donald Trump's academic journey. When Donald expressed a desire to transfer from Fordham University to Wharton, James Nolan reached out to Fred to arrange an interview. Fred, along with their father, Fred Trump Sr., attended the interview. The admissions officer's assessment of Donald was favorable enough to support his application, leading to Donald Trump's enrollment at the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School, where he completed his college education. Mary Trump has a Ph.D. from Adelphi University. Mary Trump, a name that gained widespread recognition due to her explosive tell-all book, Too Much and Never Enough: How My Family Created the World's Most Dangerous Man, which made headlines just weeks before the 2020 Republican National Convention. However, prior to her emergence in the public eye, Mary Trump's academic background had already laid the foundation for her literary endeavors. She is the daughter of Fred Trump Jr., who tragically passed away at the age of 42 in 1981 due to an alcoholism-induced heart attack. Mary Trump's educational journey reflects her intellectual prowess. She earned her undergraduate degree in English literature from Tufts University. Building upon this foundation, she pursued a master's degree in English literature at Columbia University, delving deeper into the world of literary analysis and critical thinking. Later, she further expanded her academic horizons by obtaining a Ph.D. in clinical psychology from Adelphi University. Mary Trump's book, which offered a scathing portrayal of her uncle, Donald Trump, wasn't merely an expression of her literary expertise. It was the culmination of decades of frustration and discontent with the president. Her grievances with Donald Trump date back to a 2000 lawsuit in which she and her siblings contested the division of their grandfather, Fred Trump Sr.'s, assets. Throughout the years, she has made her dissent clear, notably expressing her disappointment with the outcome of the 2016 election through a heartfelt tweet, where she described it as one of the worst nights of my life. In addition, Mary Trump publicly endorsed Hillary Clinton, further highlighting her differences in political alignment with her uncle. Robert Trump graduated from Boston University. Before his tenure at the Trump Organization, Robert Trump, the youngest brother of Donald Trump, pursued his higher education at Boston University. In 1968, he enrolled in the College of General Studies, where he embarked on his academic journey as an economics major. Continuing his educational pursuits, he joined the College of Arts and Sciences in 1972. Notably, during his time at Boston University, Robert displayed his athletic prowess as he served as the captain and earned the title of MVP of the men's soccer team in 1969, Unfortunately, Robert Trump passed away in August 2020, prompting President Donald Trump to express his profound grief, stating, "He was not just my brother, he was my best friend." Prior to his untimely demise, Robert had garnered media attention for taking legal action to halt the publication of his niece Mary Trump's book, Too Much and Never Enough: How My Family Created the World's Most Dangerous Man. In a statement, he voiced his objections, saying, "Her attempt to sensationalize and mischaracterize our family relationship after all of these years for her own financial gain is both a travesty and injustice to the memory of my late brother Fred and our beloved parents." Maryanne Trump. Barry got a master's degree from Columbia and graduated from law school. Donald Trump's sister, Maryanne Trump Barry, pursued her higher education at Mount Holyoke College. Afterward, in 1962, she achieved her master's degree from Columbia University. Following this phase of her academic journey, Maryanne took an approximate 10-year hiatus from formal education, presumably to devote time to her children. However, she later resumed her pursuit of knowledge and earned a JD degree from Hofstra University in 1974. As detailed on her Federal Judicial Center website profile, Maryanne received her appointment to the U.S. District Court for the state of New Jersey in 1983, a nomination made by President Ronald Reagan. 16 years later, she secured another significant appointment to the Third Circuit of the U.S. Court of Appeals, this time nominated by none other than President Bill Clinton. Surprisingly, this fact appeared to have been overlooked during the 2016 presidential campaign, despite Clinton being a prominent target of attacks by then-candidate Donald Trump. It's even speculated that Donald Trump may have played a role in his sister's appointment, as he enlisted attorney Ray Cohn to lobby a White House aide in that regard. Elizabeth Trump Grau graduated from Southern Seminary College. Elizabeth Trump Grau, perhaps the least recognized member of the Trump family, has remarkably maintained a low profile even during the family's peak of fame. Elizabeth's educational journey began at the Q Forest School in Queens, the very same institution that President Trump attended. Following this, she continued her education at Southern Seminary College in Buena Vista, Virginia, which has since been renamed Southern Virginia University. In his book, The Art of the Deal, Donald Trump characterized Elizabeth as bright but less ambitious, which could explain her career path, primarily as an administrative assistant at Chase Manhattan Bank, although some sources suggest she held an executive position there. It was during her time at the bank that she crossed paths with James Grau, a notable movie and TV producer. Their union culminated in marriage in New York in 1989. The wedding announcement featured in the New York Times revealed that Judge Maryanne Trump Barry, Elizabeth's sister, served as the matron of honor, while Grau's son, James, assumed the role of best man. Additionally, Donald Trump himself was listed as an usher at the ceremony. And that's all for today's video. Now, we want to hear from you. Did any of these educational stories surprise you? What other aspects of the Trump family would you like to learn more about? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating insights into various topics. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.